यार इन लोग
नमस्ते, मैं हर्षल देसाई आप सभी को आमंत्रित करता हूं एक काफी महत्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम जो ई हेल्थ मैगजीन ने वियट्रिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के सपोर्ट से कंसेप्चुअलाइज किया है और इस कार्यक्रम का नाम है पनासिया। पनासिया एक 6 महीने का एक ऐसा कार्यक्रम है जिसमें हम पूरे भारत देश से अलग अलग एक्सपर्ट्स जो कि योगा, न्यूट्रिशन, मेंटल हेल्थ, न्यूरोलॉजी, इसके अलावा एंडोक्राइनोलॉजी, इसके अलावा और दूसरे जितने मेडिकल फील्ड्स हैं वहां से अलग अलग एक्सपर्ट्स को लेकर हम 6 महीने के लिए हर रविवार को ऑनलाइन सेशन कंडक्ट करेंगे। ये कार्यक्रम इसलिए महत्वपूर्ण है क्योंकि हम सभी जानते हैं महामारी के समय में हम सभी लोग काफी एक डर के माहौल में रह रहे हैं। हम हमेशा ये प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं कि किस तरह से हमारे रोग प्रतिरोधक क्षमता हमारे शरीर की बढ़ाई जाए ताकि इस महामारी से हम बचे रहें। इन्हीं सब चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए हम लोगों ने इस कार्यक्रम की संकल्पना की है और इस कार्यक्रम में पार्टिसिपेट करने पर निश्चित रूप से सभी लोगों को बहुत फायदा पहुंचने वाला है। 3 चीजें हैं महत्वपूर्ण जो मैं आप सभी को बताना चाहता हूँ। पहली चीज, ये कार्यक्रम ऑनलाइन हो रहा है जिसकी वजह से आपको अपने घरों से बाहर निकलने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप अपने घरों में बैठकर इस कार्यक्रम का लाभ उठा सकते हैं। दूसरी चीज, जो एक्सपर्ट्स, जो विशेषज्ञ हमारे इस कार्यक्रम में आने वाले हैं वो सभी काफी जाने माने और काफी फेमस प्रैक्टिशनर्स हैं, एक्सपर्ट्स हैं, रिनाउंड पर्सनालिटीज हैं जो योगा, न्यूट्रिशन, मेंटल हेल्थ, एंडोक्राइनोलॉजी, कार्डियोलॉजी, न्यूरोलॉजी, इन सभी चीजों के ऊपर लगभग 30 मिनट से लेकर 60 मिनट के इस सेशन में आपके साथ वार्तालाप करेंगे। और तीसरी चीज ये है कि इसके लिए आपको किसी भी धनराशि को देने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। ये कार्यक्रम एकदम फ्री है। आपके लिए ये कार्यक्रम एकदम फ्री है। सो मैं आप सभी को आमंत्रित करता हूँ, आप panacea.eletsonline.com इस वेबसाइट को विजिट करें। विजिट करने पर वहां पे आप रजिस्टर करें और रजिस्टर करके आप इन सारे सेशंस का जो कि 6 महीने तक चलने वाले हैं उनका लाभ उठाएं।
এখন লাইভ আছি।
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Panacea. This is Harshal Desai from Elets Technomedia Private Limited. Welcome you all on this beautiful Sunday morning to our live sessions on yoga and nutrition. I welcome all the delegates, all the guests, everyone who has joined us or who are joining us from across the country for today's session on yoga and nutrition. As you all know, Panacea is a 6-month-long campaign and we have been able to run successful sessions so far with the help of various experts and conduct these online sessions which have been being attended by a number of people from across the country. Today's we have 2 sessions and I would like to welcome Dr. Rajiv Rajesh who has joined us. Welcome Dr. Rajesh to Panacea.
Namaskar.
Thank you so much. So guess Dr. Rajiv Rajesh is Chief Yoga Officer at Jindal Nature Care Institute and today he is going to conduct our yoga classes, and after that we will have another personality from the same institute, that is Jindal Nature Care Institute, Sushma PS, who is Chief Dietitian, and she will be going to talk on take the session on diet. So without any further delay, I would like to welcome Dr. Rajiv Rajesh and would like to hand over this virtual dais to him and request him to start today's session on yoga. Rajesh.
Namaskar to all, and thank you very much, Harshal and Pooja, for inviting me in this program. You all have been doing fantastic job for the promotion of health. Well, COVID-19 infection and the global lockdown has badly affected our life. It was a period of uncertainty which has not affected just uh, from the physical and the mental point of view, but also financially. About 10.4 million of people in India are affected with COVID-19, and about 122 million people lost their job. So I would say that this virus has created stress in the mind of everyone. Now, as we gradually recover from the lockdown and try to get back to the new normal, the emphasis is on physical and the mental health. And the science of yoga, which has there been since ages, has always been dedicated to the physical and mental well-being. From the physical point of view, the aim of yoga has been to create harmony at at the level of the organ and the systems of the body, so that they function in oneness and ensure good health. At the mental level, the aim of yoga is to smooth out all the mental problems so that we can experience peace and harmony in our life. And that's why Patanjali, who is considered to be the father of yoga, he has defined yoga as yogasa chitta vritti nirodh, which means controlling the fluctuating tendencies of the mind is yoga. So yoga is basically the science of mind. And through mind, it controls the body as well. And at the spiritual level, the aim of yoga is to make us aware, make us realize that we are connected with the higher self and to attain inner peace. So today, in this program, I'm going to teach you few practices which will help you to boost your immune function. And also, I have designed the program in such a way that it can be practiced by people of all ages, where posture will require certain modification. I'll be showing you those modifications as well. Breathing has been given a lot of emphasis in yoga. If your nostril is not flowing properly, then you cannot practice, or rather you cannot do any of the yogic practices. So the first thing that I always recommend to our patients who come to our institute, to the Jindal Nature Cure Institute, is the practice of Jal Neti. Now, we will see the demonstration of this practice. Jal Neti is a kriya where you are supposed to pour water in one of the nostril, and the water comes out through the other nostril, and it cleanses the nasal passage. First, let us see the demonstration, and then I will talk about the benefit of this practice. For Jal Neti, we require a Jal Neti pot. We take lukewarm saline water. In half a liter of water, we add half a teaspoon of salt. It's a lukewarm water. The temperature of the water should be about 43 to 44 degrees Celsius. Now, let us see how the practice is to be done. First, the pot is to be held on the palm, and then you have to bend the head forward. And not that you're bending from the lower back, you just bend the head forward. Then you tilt the head on one side. Okay, now, the right nostril is the uppermost nostril this time. So you're putting the nozzle of the pot in the uppermost nostril, and the water will flow from the other nostril. Throughout the practice, you have to keep your mouth open. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि ऊपर वाली नासिका में हम जो है लोटे के टोटी को डालते हैं, और नीचे की नासिका से एक धार में पानी का फ्लो होता है. After you have done from the right nostril, then you must take out the nozzle and bend forward and allow the water to fall. तो थोड़ा सा नाक में पानी रह जाता है, इसको पहले नीचे गिरने के लिए देते हैं. इसे सीधा खड़ा नहीं होते हैं. उसके बाद नाक को थोड़ा ब्लो करते हैं, हल्का सा ब्लो करते हैं. And then we do the practice toward the other side. एक बार अभ्यास को देख लीजिए. So you hold the pot on the palm. It's very important. You are holding it gently. इसको जोर से नहीं पकड़ते हैं. फिर सिर को नीचे की तरफ झुकाना है. ठुड्डी जो है छाती के करीब होता है. फिर सिर को जो है like she's holding the pot on the left palm, so you have to turn the head toward the left side, and then you have to put the nozzle in the uppermost nostril. Turn the head properly so that the water falls through the right nostril. तो पानी का जो एक धार है आप देख सकते हैं वो ठीक से वो पानी जो है नीचे की तरफ आ रहा है. Now after completing the practice, again you take out the nozzle, allow the water to fall. You can see in your screen little water will fall. जो भी nostril ऊपर की तरफ रहेगा उसमें पानी अधिक होता है, तो उसके पानी को गिरने देना चाहिए. वरना जब आप नाक को सीधे होकर के ब्लो करेंगे तो ये पानी जो है कान की तरफ चला जाता है और फिर आप अपने कान में ब्लॉकेज को महसूस करते हैं. तो कैसे करना चाहिए? खत्म होने के बाद पूरी तरह से नाक को ब्लो करना चाहिए. You have to bend forward and blow the nose. Then you turn the head on the side. नाक को पूरी तरह से सर को ऊपर उठाते हैं. You look toward the roof and then you blow the nose. Then you turn the head on the other side and blow the nose. फिर थोड़ा पीछे की तरफ झुकते हैं, पीछे के ऊपर की तरफ देखते हैं और फिर सामने की तरफ बेंड करके नाक को ब्लो करते हैं. तो इस तरह करने से आपके नाक से जो भी पानी होगा वो बाहर निकल जाता है. Now people having deviated septum, even after doing this, some water remains in the nasal passage. So they should do a practice called Shashank Asana, which I will be showing when we will be doing the practice of asana a little later. So why should we do Jalneti? What is the benefit of Jalneti? Well, it cleanses your nasal passage. So it removes, it helps to remove the nasal congestion and also the allergens which are present in your nasal passage. Studies have shown that it helps in removing histamines and leukotrienes and other inflammatory substances. Well, when you pour the saline water, it's a lukewarm saline water, the circulation of white blood cells along with the blood improves in your nasal passage. Studies have shown that the route of entry of SARS coronavirus 2 is through your nasal passage. So cleaning the nose with Jalneti will help at least in reducing the virus load in the initial stages of pathogenesis. Now, when you pour the water, it stimulates certain nerves which are present in your nasal passage. And one of the nerve, it goes towards your face. So it has relaxing effect on your face. It has relaxing effect toward your eyes. एक नर्व है आपकी नासिका के ऊपर में होता है, उसका नाम है ऑल्फैक्टरी नर्व. ये नर्व जो है आपके सुगंध की क्षमता के लिए जिम्मेवार होता है. तो जिन लोगों को सर्दी जुकाम की समस्या होती है उनकी सुगंध की क्षमता घट जाती है. तो इस अभ्यास से सुगंध की क्षमता भी विकसित होती है. Once your nasal passage is open, you can breathe properly. आप अधिक मात्रा में ठीक ढंग से सांस ले सकते हैं, ठीक ढंग से आप सांस छोड़ सकते हैं. इससे आपके बॉडी जो है वो ऊर्जावान महसूस करता है. इसीलिए यह जरूरी है कि इस अभ्यास को आप जब भी आसन का अभ्यास करें या प्राणायाम का अभ्यास करें या ध्यान का अभ्यास करें, यदि आपकी नासिका बंद है तो इसको जरूर करना चाहिए. It is very effective for people who suffer from sinusitis, from allergic rhinitis, from asthma. माइग्रेन के इलाज में, हेडेक के इलाज में यह एक जरूरी अभ्यास है. Now we will see some of the practices, and I think you can also join in this practice. You can also do the practices, so you can spread your mats. अब हम कुछ ऐसे अभ्यास को देखेंगे जिसको हर व्यक्ति कर सकता है. तो हम शुरुआत करेंगे आसन के अभ्यास से. और पहला अभ्यास जो हम देखने जा रहे हैं वो है ताड़ासन का अभ्यास। परंतु आपको जानना चाहिए, ऑफ कोर्स आसन जो है इज डेफिनेटली यू आर डूइंग फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, बट इट इज मोर देन फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज. Physically and mentally, you should be steady, calm, quiet, and relaxed when you're performing asana, which are the physical postures. जब भी आप आसन का अभ्यास कीजिए, coordinate the body movement with the breathing. Now the question arises that when you should breathe in and breathe out. In any practice, whenever you are lifting the body part above the ground, you must inhale. जब भी आप किसी भी अभ्यास में शरीर के किसी भी भाग को ऊपर की तरफ उठाते हैं तो आपको सांस लेना चाहिए, और जब भी आप शरीर को जमीन की तरफ लाते हैं आपको सांस छोड़ते हुए नीचे लाना चाहिए. इन द फाइनल पोजीशन यू मस्ट ब्रीथ नॉर्मली. जो अभ्यास की जो अंतिम अवस्था होती है उसमें श्वास प्रश्वास की प्रक्रिया को हम सामान्य रूप से करते हैं. जब भी आप अभ्यास करें आप सजगता पूर्वक अभ्यास करें. द प्रैक्टिस इज टू बी डन माइंडफुली, इट इज टू बी डन with awareness, and your awareness, I've said it should be toward the breath and also toward the part of the body where you are feeling the effect of the practice. So when you focus your awareness toward the specific part of the body, then you don't allow your mind to wander. और मैंने कहा ना कि पतंजलि ने उन्होंने बताया कि यह योगा से चित्त वृत्ति निरोध, मन में जो विकार उत्पन्न हो रहा है उसको रोकना जो है योग का मकसद है, चाहे वो आसन का अभ्यास क्यों ना हो. आसन में भी हमारा मकसद वही है कि हम अपने जो मन में जो विचार उत्पन्न हो रहा है उसको रोकना, अपने तरफ जो है अपने आप की तरफ जो है अपने ध्यान को केंद्रित करना योग का एक बहुत बड़ा महत्व है. So today we are going to start with a practice called Talasana, which is the palm tree pose. And you can see the demonstration of this practice once. I will show you the demonstration of the practice once, and then we will do the practice 2 times together. So for Talasana, you have to come up in the standing position. The feet will remain together. आपके दोनों पैर जो हैं वो मिली हुई रहेंगी. And your body should be erect and you should be looking in front at a point. आपकी दृष्टि सामने एक बिंदु पर केंद्रित होना चाहिए. Then you have to interlock the fingers of the hands. अपने दोनों हाथ की उंगलियों को हम फंसा लेते हैं. Now looking in front at a point, just watch the practice. Before you do the practice, you should watch the practice once and then you can join with us. So while inhaling, you have to raise the heels and the hands up. अपनी पैर की एड़ी को और साथ साथ अपने हाथ को भी हम ऊपर उठाते हैं और हथेली को हम ऊपर की तरफ घुमा लेते हैं. तो आप अपने शरीर को वर्टिकली ऊपर की तरफ खींचते हैं. इस अवस्था में सामान्य सांस के साथ रुकेंगे थोड़ी देर तक अपनी क्षमता के मुताबिक, और फिर सांस छोड़ते हुए अपने हाथ को और पैर को मतलब अपनी एड़ी को साथ साथ जो है वो नीचे लाएंगे. Now you can also join the practice. You have to keep your feet together, stand erect, and as you breathe in, you have to raise your heels and the hands up and then turn the palms upward. This is the final position of the practice. You have to breathe normally in this position, and as you are exhaling, very slowly you have to bring the heels and the hands down. आपके शरीर का जो मूवमेंट है that must be coordinated with the breath. जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं, लेते 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 आपको हाथ को और एड़ी को ऊपर उठाना है. एक बार और करेंगे, साथ साथ कीजिए. सांस लेते हुए अपनी एड़ी और दोनों हाथ को ऊपर उठाएं, हथेली को ऊपर की तरफ घुमा लें। सांस की प्रक्रिया को सामान्य बना लीजिए। यह अभ्यास की अंतिम स्थिति है जहां आप शरीर में हो रहे खिंचाव के प्रति सजग बने रहेंगे। सांस छोड़ते हुए धीरे धीरे अपनी एड़ी और हाथ को नीचे लाएंगे एंड देन यू विल रिलीज द फिंगर्स एंड देन यू हैव टू क्लोज द आईज एंड फील द चेंजेस दैट हैपेंस इन द बॉडी एज वेल एज इन द माइंड। जब आप किसी भी अभ्यास को करते हैं तो आपकी जो श्वास है वह तेज हो जाती है। तो अभ्यास समाप्त करने के बाद यह आवश्यक है कि आप थोड़ी देर अभ्यास समाप्त होने के बाद कम से कम 10-15 सेकेंड के लिए थोड़ा रुकें और उस अभ्यास के प्रभाव को महसूस करें। एंड यू ऑल्सो शुड ट्राई टू नॉर्मलाइज योर ब्रेथ सो दैट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस द सेकेंड प्रैक्टिस इन अ बेटर वे। अब इस अभ्यास का क्या प्रभाव है शरीर पर, क्यों इस अभ्यास को करना चाहिए? So we all know that the gravity is acting in downward direction, and as a result of this, it creates a compressional effect in our spine as well as in the lower extremities. Tadasana is a practice that actually helps you to release that compressional effect. It allows the lubricants and the nutrients to flow in a better way toward the joints, and thus it is a very helpful practice for people who suffers from joints pain, especially from arthritis or from lumbar spondylosis or even cervical spondylosis. It also improves the circulation of blood and lymph. You are balancing the body on the toes in Tadasana, so it helps to sharpen your brain's control over the muscles. Tadasana is a practice that also strengthens your nervous system. Now we move into our next practice, which is called Trikonasana. For Trikonasana, you have to keep your feet about 2.5 to 3 feet apart. Now, this is a practice in which we are doing sideways bending. So in case you suffer from knee pain or back pain, then you should keep your feet either together or slightly apart. अगर आपको बैक पेन या नी पेन की तकलीफ है तो आपको पैर को इस अभ्यास को मिला करके करना चाहिए. Now, check the position of the feet. Mark the position of the feet. They are parallel to each other. They are not in V shape. They are parallel to each other. Your spine should be erect. And then you have to raise the arms at the shoulder level. The hand should be straight. This is the starting position for Trikonasana. The hands are parallel to the ground. While inhaling, you have to raise the right hand up. Your bicep will touch to the ear. And then you have to stretch the hand up. Now, while exhaling, you have to bend from the waist toward the left side as much as it is possible. Never strain during the practice. Mark the position of the right hand. The right hand is straight and the palm is facing down. The knee is straight. Then, in order to release the pose, while inhaling, you have to make the body erect. The hand should become parallel to the ground. And then while exhaling, you have to bring the hands down. Now let us see the practice toward the other side. दोनों हाथ को पहले हम कंधे के स्तर पर ऊपर उठाते हैं. सांस लेते हुए अपने बाएं हाथ को हम ऊपर उठाएंगे और आपका दायां हाथ बिल्कुल सीधा रहना चाहिए. सांस छोड़ते हुए कमर से हम दाईं तरफ झुकेंगे या ध्यान रखना है कि हम ना आगे झुके ना पीछे की तरफ झुके, और फिर जब वापस लौटना है तो सांस लेते हुए हम बीच में आएंगे, दोनों हाथ को सीधा करेंगे और सांस छोड़ते हुए फिर दोनों हाथों को हम नीचे लाएंगे. So now you can also join the practice. We will do it 2 rounds. Stretch the legs. Keep your hands straight at the level of the shoulders. While inhaling, raise the right arm up, keeping the left arm straight. While exhaling, slowly bend toward the left. Breathe normally. Feel the stretch on the right waist by the side of the chest. Become aware of the compression on the left side of the trunk. While inhaling, make your spine erect, hands should come to the parallel position. Exhale, bring the hands down. Let us repeat. दोनों हाथ को कंधे के स्तर पर ऊपर उठाएं और हाथ को खींच करके रखिए. सांस लेते हुए अपने बाएं हाथ को ऊपर उठाइए. सांस छोड़ते हुए आप दाईं तरफ झुकें. हाथ सीधा रखिए. सांस की प्रक्रिया को सामान्य बना लें. बाएं कमर पर जो खिंचाव हो रहा है वहां पर ध्यान को ले जाएं. छाती के बगल में भी खिंचाव का अनुभव कीजिए. सांस लेते हुए पहले शरीर को सीधा करें. दोनों हाथ को जमीन के समानांतर लाइए और फिर सांस छोड़ते हुए अपने दोनों हाथों को हम नीचे लाएंगे. When you do the practice, once toward the right side and one toward the left side, makes 1 round of the practice. So we will do 1 more round of this practice. Raise the arms और पूरे ध्यान के साथ अब आप अभ्यास को करें. While inhaling, raise the right hand up. While exhaling, bend toward the left. If you are able to understand the practice, you can close the eyes, mentally visualize the effect of this practice on your body, on your breath, as well as on the mind. Releasing the pose, breathing in, coming back to the center position, and breathing out. Very slowly bring the hands down. अभ्यास को दूसरी तरफ करना है. Raise the arms. Keep it straight. While inhaling, raise the left hand up. While exhaling, bend toward the right side. Keep your left hand straight and don't bend the knee. And now release the pose, breathe in, come back to the center position. Your hand should come to the parallel position. It should be parallel to the ground. Exhale, bring the hands down. Relax your body, keeping the eyes closed and visualizing the effect. Now, what is the benefit of this practice? क्यों इस अभ्यास को करना चाहिए? Well, it of course improves the flexibility of your spine. When you do Trikonasana, you stretch one part of the body and there is a contraction in the other part of the body. So the alternate stretching and contraction, it relieves the excessive muscle tone, which generally happens in people who lead a sedentary life or people who does the desk job. Moreover, when you stretch the body, it helps to remove the stagnant air from the lateral areas of the lungs, which is replaced by the fresh air. So this is a very useful practice for people who suffer from respiratory problems like bronchitis, asthma, or COPD. It also improves the peristaltic movement. That is, it allows the food to move down. It is recommended to improve the flexibility of the spine. And I've said that since you're bending on one side, and if you have knee pain, you should keep the feet together. Otherwise, you will be putting a lot of pressure to the knee joint, and that could be harmful for that knee. Now, many times, I've seen people who complains of back pain on one side. Say if you've got a back pain toward the right side, then in that condition, you should not bend your body toward the right side. Say people having lumbar spondylosis or sciatica, and they have compression on one side. So they should stretch the body. They can bend toward the right side. They can bend toward the left side, but not toward the right side, because that can create a lot of compression to the vertebral bone, and could be painful if you bend on the same side. Now we move over to our next practice, which is called Hasta Uttanasana. Hasta Uttanasana is a practice in which you raise the arms above the head. So the starting position for the practice is that you keep the feet together. दोनों पैर को मिला करके रखते हैं, शरीर बिल्कुल सीधा होता है और हाथ को हम अपने जांघ के ऊपर रख लेते हैं. Now this is the starting position for the practice. While inhaling, you have to raise the arms above the head, and then you bend slightly backward and look up. The hand should be shoulder width apart. This is the key point. And then, after holding the position for some time, while exhaling, you make your spine erect, and you have to bring the hands down. Now, you can also join to this practice. Bring your legs together, stand erect, place your palms on the thighs. While inhaling, raise the arms up. Keep your hands shoulder width apart. Now bend slightly backward and look up. Try to feel the stretch in the neck, chest, and abdomen. Become aware of the effect on your spine. While exhaling, make your spine erect, and then slowly bring the arms down. And now relax yourself. एक बार और इस अभ्यास को दोहराएंगे. तो सांस लेते हुए धीरे धीरे अपने दोनों हाथ को ऊपर उठाइए. हाथ को बिल्कुल सीधा रखें और थोड़ा पीछे की तरफ झुकें. सांस की प्रक्रिया को सामान्य रखिए. सांस प्रश्वास सामान्य रूप से करें, खिंचाव का अनुभव करें. सांस छोड़ते हुए शरीर को सीधा करें और हाथों को नीचे लाएं. फिर आंख को बंद करके अपने सांस की तरफ ध्यान को ले जाएं. Now, this is a practice that helps you to stretch the muscles of the chest. As we grow old, the muscles of the chest, they sag. So when you stretch your muscles, especially the chest muscle during this practice, you tone the muscles. And the chest muscles are very important for your breathing. Moreover, it helps to release the congestion from your lungs. it opens up the alveoli so you can utilize the oxygen in a better way. It is very helpful practice for people who suffer from back pain or people who suffer from heart ailment, since it opens up the alveoli, so it is very helpful for people who suffer from respiratory illnesses. Now we are going to see another practice which is done in a standing position, and this practice is called Kati Chakrasana. So let us see the demonstration of this practice, and then you will join from the second round. For Kati Chakrasana, you have to keep the feet slightly apart. Again, the feet are parallel to each other. Remember that the practice is called Kati Chakrasana. Kati means the waist. So it's the waist rotation practice. Your pelvic part should be in a neutral position. It should be facing forward throughout the practice. Then you stretch the arms on the sides. It should be at the shoulder level. हाथ को कंधे के स्तर पर रखते हैं. So this is the starting position for the practice. In this position, you have to take a deep breath. And then while exhaling, you place the left palm on the right shoulder, and then you wrap the back with the left hand. Place the left palm on the right palm on the left waist, and turn the shoulder and the head toward the right side. So this is the final position for the practice, where you have to breathe normally. Then breathing in, you come back to the center position, stretch the arms on the sides, and then you repeat toward the other side as well. When you do on both the sides, it becomes one round of the practice. I have mentioned that you should hold the position as long as you are comfortable. अपनी क्षमता के मुताबिक फाइनल पोजीशन में रुकना चाहिए. सांस लेते हुए हम वापस लौटते हैं. So now we will do the practice together. Keep your feet slightly apart. Get ready for the practice. Stretch the arms, keeping the hands parallel to the ground. Now take a deep breath in, fill the air in the lungs. While exhaling, place the left palm on the right shoulder and wrap your back with the right palm. Turn the shoulder and the head back. See the position of the right palm. It is outward. You're looking back, breathing normally, and then breathing in, you turn the body in front, stretch the arms on the sides. While exhaling, repeat on the left side. And breathe normally in this position. सांस लेते हुए हम बीच में आते हैं, दोनों हाथ को शरीर के बगल में फैलाते हैं. We will do one more round of this practice. सांस छोड़ते हुए दाईं तरफ टर्न करेंगे, placing the left palm on the right shoulder and wrapping the back with the right hand, keeping the palm outward on the left waist. Breathing in, turn the body in front, stretch the hand, exhale and repeat the practice on the left side. Maintain the position with a normal breath. And as you breathe in, turn the body in front, stretch the arms. While exhaling, slowly bring the hands down and close the eyes. Feel your incoming and the outgoing breath. So I've said that this is the waist rotation practice. This is a very effective practice for people who suffer from back pain. It tones your waistline, helps to cut down the fat from your waist, improves the function of digestive system. It is one of the practice which is recommended in a kriya called LSP Lagu Sang Prakshalan, in which you drink water and then you perform certain asana. There are 5 different asana that you perform. So after drinking water and doing asana, the water moves down, and all the water that you have drank will come out through your anus. We will see one more practice today, which we will do in the sitting position, and that is called Vakrasana. Vakrasana is a spinal twisting practice. For Vakrasana, the feet will be together. Your spine will be erect, and then the feet are together, the spine is erect. Then you bend the right leg, and you have to place the foot beside the left knee. Now, you have to place the right hand just behind the spine. The fingers are pointing on the opposite side. The left palm will be on the left knee. While inhaling, you have to raise the left hand up. While exhaling, you have to move the hand from the outer side of the knee and hold the ankle. The first step should be to hold the ankle. And in case you're not able to hold the ankle, if you're a beginner, then you can hold the right knee, you can see in front of the screen, and then pull the knee toward the left side, and then turn the shoulder and the head back, look back. Your chin should be in the line of the shoulder. This is the final position where you are breathing normally. Then breathing in, you turn the body in front. You have to raise the hand up. And while exhaling, you have to bring the hand down and stretch the leg forward. I think that you can also join the practice. So sit comfortably. Keep your legs together. Bend the right leg. The foot will be by the side of the left knee. Now, keep your right palm just behind the spine. अब ध्यान दीजिए, जिस पैर को हम मोड़ रहे हैं उसी हाथ को हम अपने पीठ के पीछे रखते हैं. अपनी बाईं हथेली को बाएं घुटने के ऊपर रखना है. सांस लेते हुए अपने बाएं हाथ यानी लेफ्ट हैंड को हम ऊपर उठाएंगे, पूरी तरह ऊपर खींचेंगे. फिर सांस छोड़ते हुए हाथ को हम दाएं पैर के घुटने के बाहर से ले जाएंगे और दाएं पैर के टखने को पकड़ने का प्रयास करेंगे. फिर दाएं कंधे को, सिर को दाईं तरफ घुमाएंगे पूरी तरह अपनी क्षमता के अनुसार. सांस की प्रक्रिया को हमें सामान्य रखना है और फिर सांस लेते हुए सामने की तरफ देखेंगे और फिर हाथ को हम ऊपर उठाएंगे. सांस छोड़ते हुए हाथ को नीचे की तरफ लाना है. फिर हम पैर को सीधा करेंगे. इसी अभ्यास को हम बाईं तरफ करेंगे. Let us see the practice. Said that you have to keep the legs together, and then you will bend the left leg now, placing the left foot close to the right knee, keeping the left palm behind the spine. The right palm will be on the right knee. As you breathe in, you have to raise the right arm up. While exhaling, you have to move the hand from the outer side of the knee, hold the ankle, and then you have to turn the shoulder and the head back, look back and breathe normally in this position. You stay in this position for some time, and then you look in front. As you breathe in, you have to raise the hand up. Then while exhaling, you have to bring the hand down and then stretch the leg in front. And then you have to relax the body. So Vakrasana, it's a spinal twisting practice. Because of the lockdown, there was people were inactive. So this is a practice that helps to make your liver active. When you are in a state of inactivity, when you lead a sedentary life, then it makes the function of liver sluggish. People generally develop a condition called fatty liver if you lead a sedentary life. So it activates the liver enzyme. It improves the function of liver, which helps to boost up your metabolism. It gives you a lot of energy. Some of the enzymes of the liver, they help in breaking down the protein and in releasing the energy from the body. It also stimulates your pancreas. So it is very effective for people who suffer from diabetes. Moreover, it makes your spine flexible. Today we will see one pranayam practice, which is called Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Now, the question is that why should we do pranayam? हर व्यक्ति सांस ले रहा है. You all breathe. फिर प्राणायाम करने की क्या आवश्यकता है? अगर आप ध्यान दें और अपने हाथ को ठीक नासिका के नीचे रखें तो आप पाएंगे कि आपके पास दो नासिका है, but you are breathing through one of the nostril predominantly. आप दोनों नाक से बराबर सांस नहीं ले रहे हैं. आपका जो लेफ्ट नाक है, नासिका है, वो आपके ब्रेन के राइट हेमिस्फीयर से कनेक्टेड होता है और जो राइट नॉस्ट्रिल है वो आपके लेफ्ट हेमिस्फीयर से कनेक्टेड होता है. अब आपका जो राइट ब्रेन है is responsible for the creative aspect, for your imaginative aspect, whereas the left brain is responsible for logical thinking or for making analytical decisions. तो दोनों ब्रेन के बीच में ये अभ्यास जो है वह बैलेंस क्रिएट करता है. मोरओवर, क्योंकि आप जब अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम का अभ्यास करते हैं तो आप दोनों नासिका में सांस के फ्लो को जो है वो बराबर करते हैं, बैलेंस करते हैं. दूसरी बात है कि योग में जो है प्राण का कॉन्सेप्ट है. कहते हैं कि शरीर, हर व्यक्ति जो है, हर व्यक्ति के शरीर में प्राण का प्रवाह हो रहा है, इसीलिए हम जीवित हैं. तो ये आपके प्राण को का जो है शरीर में विस्तार करता है और इसीलिए प्राणायाम का अभ्यास करना जरूरी है. फर्स्ट वी विल सी द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम, फॉर विच यू हैव टू सिट इन a comfortable position. You have to adopt chin mudra with the left hand. Chin mudra is a mudra where the tip of the thumb touches with the tip of the index finger, and then you have to place it on the left knee. With the right hand, you have to adopt the nasika mudra by bending the first two fingers, that is the index and the middle finger, and you place it at the base of the thumb. Very gently, you press the right nostril with the thumb, and you have to lift the right elbow up so that you're in a comfortable position. The spine will remain erect. You inhale very slowly from the left nostril, and then you hold the breath for some time. Then you close the left nostril and you exhale from the other nostril. That is from the right nostril. Your exhalation will be longer. After complete exhalation, you inhale from the right nostril. Then you hold the breath for some time. You have to close the right nostril with the thumb and exhale from the left nostril. Now this completes one round. आप लोग भी साथ साथ कीजिए. We will do 2 more rounds of this practice. बिल्कुल धीरे धीरे आप अपने बाएं नाक से सांस को अंदर लीजिए. फिर सांस को थोड़ी देर के लिए रोक लीजिए. अब आप अपने बाएं नासिका को बंद करें और दाएं नासिका से धीरे धीरे सांस को छोड़िए. पूरे ध्यान के साथ अभ्यास को कीजिए. Try to feel the flow of your breath. फिर अपने दाएं नासिका से सांस को अंदर लें, धीरे धीरे, बिल्कुल धीरे धीरे। दाएं नासिका बंद करें और बाएं नासिका से सांस को बाहर निकालिए। इसी तरह इस अभ्यास को एक राउंड और करें। अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम helps to slow down your heart rate, your breath rate. It helps to control your blood pressure. It improves your digestion. It also controls your stress, anxiety, and stress, elevates the mood, develops your concentration. And after you finish, you should bring the hand down, and then to bring the hand down and relax the body. So I would say that the practice should be done in a relaxed state of mind. When you do the practice in a relaxed state of mind, your brain releases certain chemicals called the endorphin. And endorphin is a chemical that reduces your anxiety, your stress, your pain. Researchers have shown that yoga, especially the asana, they help to improve the mobility of the joint. They strengthen the bones and the muscles. Asana helps to create balance in your nervous system and in the endocrine glands. It improves the cardiorespiratory function, elevates your mood, improves your memory and concentration. That is why it is important that we do the practice with awareness. Either we do the practice of pranayam or we do the practice of asana. It is to be done mindfully. ध्यान से करना ये आवश्यक है. So thank you very much for joining this program and seeing the demonstration and doing the demonstration with us. Thank you very much.
Yes, am I audible now?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for taking this session. So we were having quite a lot of questions today. So from there, I just selected one that we have one question, sir, for how to keep our heart healthy. Because during this pandemic, during this COVID, a lot of people who are not aligned with the heart health, they are also suffering from heart issues after recovering from COVID. So, how important yoga is for our everyday life, that it will be boosting our immunity systems and the entire health system, basically, and especially heart.
Well, you see, all the practices that you have seen are very, very important for your heart. I would say, so Anulom Vilom Pranayam is a pranayam that helps to slow down your heart rate, your breath rate. It is a very effective practice for people who suffer from cardiac ailment.
Right.
Again, the stretching pose, Tadasana that you have seen, or even Hastottanasana that you have done right now, both of these practices are very effective again because they improve the function of lungs and heart. The circulation of the blood improves toward the heart. The pumping action of the heart improves. That is why Tadasana and Hastottanasana are recommended for people who suffer from heart ailment. There are many other pranayams. Say, for example, Brahmari is another pranayam which has got effect. When you do the practice of pranayam, it has got effect on your nervous system. Okay. Now we have got the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nerve, when you do Anulom Vilom, it creates balance in your autonomic nervous system. It reduces the stress level. It creates a balance. I mean, there is a parasympathetic stimulation. which will which will help to which will have a positive effect on your heart. So I would say that all the practices that we have seen, the practices that I had designed, keeping in mind all this problem, heart, then diabetes, these are the common problem nowadays, So all the practices will be helpful for people who suffer from heart ailment.
Thank you so much, sir, for this very informative session. And we would like to conclude by saying that it's very important to embrace yoga in everyday life, which is
True,
the
true.
dire need right now for all of us, provided on every age group. So thank you so much, sir, and I would like to take this opportunity to also invite our chief dietitian with the Jindal Nature Care Institute, if she can join, Ms. Sushma.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have Dr. Sushma with us, our chief dietitian with the Jindal Nature Care Institute. I just want to take a minute to introduce, ma'am, that we are having our sessions on Panacea. It has started from November, seeing the situation of the pandemic and COVID, which has been a great worst threat to the entire world. So
Yeah,
it is also supported by Viatris and Narayana Health Ayush Society. It's an initiative of eHealth magazine and Elets Technomedia Private Limited. And thank you for joining us, joining hands with us, Jindal Nature Care Institute, and boosting up our immunity system is very important to maintain our balance of body and mind and soul. So,
true.
ma'am, I would just leave the stage to you right now, leave the screen to you right now for your session on nutrition. And if we are having any kind of queries or any kind of questions from our viewers, so I'll
Yeah,
get back to you
sure,
after
sure.
some minutes then.
Yeah. So today I'm going to speak about naturopathy diet, which is very necessary during this period to to increase your immunity. So what is naturopathic diet? Naturopathy is a way of life. The basic principle of naturopathy is that the body contains its own healing power. Naturopathy diet encourages the body for a self-healing process through the use of natural therapies, and diet plays a very important role in healing the body. Now, what are the different types of diet in naturopathy? Naturopathy diet is broadly divided into three categories. Those are eliminative diet, soothing diet, and constructive diet. This diet is to get rid of all the morbid waste accumulated in the digestive system, the eliminative diet. These are mostly toxins, which are the root cause of most of the diseases. Now, what are the toxins which are there in the stomach and in the colon has to be removed? How do we do it? We give a therapy here, like fasting therapy. Now, we introduce juices and soups are administered in this therapy, and this includes lemon juice, citric fruit juices, tender coconut water, vegetable soups, buttermilk, wheatgrass juice. These are the juices we give them to eliminate this, toxins. Now, what is a soothing diet? Once the fasting is over, we give the soothing diet here, which consists of simple and easy to digest foods which are light on the stomach. Now, examples of soothing foods are ripe fruits, salad, steamed vegetables, sprouts, and different kinds of chutneys, which enhances the taste of the food. The next diet is the constructive diet. In this diet, the patient is ready, the person is ready to have a whole meal. Now, what is a wholesome diet? This wholesome diet contains, whole wheat cereals, unpolished rice, millet, pulses, sprouts, yogurt, etc. So these are the three diets which we give to help to boost the immunity during this process. Factors considering in your diet therapy: what you are, what you eat. To obtain maximum health and healing through diet and nutrition, our primary intake should include organic whole foods, and fresh as far as possible. Healing starts in our homes and more specifically in our kitchen. Below are the healthy foods. Now, what are the healthy foods? A variety of fresh, raw vegetables and fruits, seasonal, steamed and cooked vegetables, which we make at home, fresh herbs and spices, which we can include in our diet, whole grains, organic grains are always better, healthy fats in moderation, like olive oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil. You get different kinds of oil which you can use in minimum quantity, legumes and pulses, dairy products, which includes milk, curd, and buttermilk. Here we give skimmed milk and all that, and soya products, milk, curd, soya milk, soya curd, tofu, buttermilk, etc. Nuts and seeds, healthy nuts and seeds, beverages which include water, herbal drinks, fresh fruits, juices, and vegetable juices. It is not only selecting the right food for optimum health, but the method of cooking is too important in maintaining the nutrients at their highest level in the food. Methods of healthy cooking: steaming, stir fry, baking, sauteing, grilling, and roasting. These are the healthy methods of cooking. Foods and nutrients which boost our immune system. So, what are the foods which we can include in our daily diet to increase our immune system? Most of us are focusing on fats, carbohydrates, and proteins, but we would like to say you can include vitamins, minerals, and probiotics, which helps to increase your immune system. What are phytochemicals? Now, when it comes to vitamins, there are a lot of vitamins which are present in our natural food. So, what are those? Phytochemicals are naturally occurring compounds in foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. We need a variety of plant foods in our diet to get the full spectrum of phytochemicals available to protect our health. Hence, a rainbow diet is recommended. What is a rainbow diet now? Rainbow diet consists of fruits and vegetables which are of different kinds of colors like red, orange, yellow, green, white, and different, 2, 3 types of colors which helps to increase your antioxidants. Now, what are the vitamins which are present in red foods? Those are vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, other things which are present in your red color. Now, what do? They protect the body from harmful free radicals and heart disease. It lowers your blood pressure level, which is also helpful to reduce your LDL cholesterol, which is a bad cholesterol. Now, orange and yellow fruits and vegetables, what do they contain? Now, you can imagine mangoes during the season, papaya is throughout the year, and it's a king of fruits. Then you have pumpkins. Now it's available, orange pumpkins. So seasonal fruits and vegetables are recommended. Now those contain beta carotene. Now it's a carrot. Carrots are in season, and carrots are also seasonal. Now it's winter, so you get plenty of carrots. So you can include these kind of fruits and vegetables in your diet. And those contain vitamin A, potassium, flavonoids, and lycopene. Those are antioxidants, which is again helps to boost your immune system. They protect your eyes and immune system. So the next color is the orange. Next color is the green color, purple color. Purple color is you get this brinjal you're getting in season, purple carrots, purple asparagus, and you get purple uh, purple cabbages, which are rich in B complex, vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, vitamin E, and calcium. What are the health benefits? There are anthocyanins present, the color which is purple. There are anthocyanins which are present, which reduce the high blood pressure and increase your heart health. Now you get jamuns in season; those are also purple in color. Purple raisins, black grapes; those are things which you can have. Amaranthus, which is also you get in different colors, you can have those. The next color is the green one. So green is the color which is available in plenty. Green food contains chemicals that help ward off cancer by inhibiting carcinogens, calcium, and minerals. Now, in season, now it's broccoli is in season, Chinese cabbage, cucumbers, green beans, green cabbage, green peppers. Those are all available, and those are all available all throughout the year. So you can have wheatgrass juice, avocados, green grapes, green pears, green apples, and kiwi. These are the ones which is green in color, and you can have them in your season in the seasons. Now, apart from fruits and vegetables, there are green leafy vegetables which are also good. Palak, methi, which is also available in season. Winter is the best one. Mustard, so you get all those things. You can have those to increase your immunity. And the white color and the white and dark brown color is those are the vegetables which are like garlic, ginger, which are herbs which are very helpful to increase your immunity because they act as a anti-inflammatory also in your body. White and brown fruits and vegetables are high in potassium, fiber, beta glucans, and lignans. These nutrients are good for your heart health, cancer prevention, immunity boosting, and helps in digestive tract health and metabolism. Now, when it comes to fruits like bananas, you have pears, brown pears, you have cauliflower, white in color, garlic, ginger, as I told you, nolkol, mushrooms, onions, potatoes, shallots, and turnips. These are the vegetables available. Garlic can lower total LDL cholesterol, and as I told you, it's anti inflammatory. Now, these are the ones which are rich in vitamins. There are other vitamins which is good to increase your immune system. So, what is that? Vitamin D and vitamin E. Now, you must be knowing vitamin D, you have to get through the source is the sun. So, you have to at least stand in sun for at least 45 minutes in a day to get your vitamin D. Now, many of the foods are also fortified with vitamin D. Now, you're getting milk and milk products which are available in the market. You can have that as well. But if your vitamin D levels are good, really, you can improve your immune system. Vitamin E. Now, vegetable oils such as wheat germ oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, these contains vitamin E, which also increases your immunity. And sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, nuts such as almonds and peanuts are also good in vitamin E. Vitamin E supplements may prevent coronary heart disease. It could be through diet or you can have it by yourself, supplements. They also support the immune function. They prevent inflammation, promote eye health, and lower the risk of cancer. Now, these are the ones. Now, next is the omega 3 fatty acids. What are the omega 3 fatty acids present? Where are they present? They are present in our nuts and seeds. So you can have those nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, which are also flax seeds, uh, which are in our uh, omega 3 things. And the next one is the probiotics. Probiotics is you get in our which are good source of curd has a good source of probiotics which is good for our intestine, which increases our immune system. And the prebiotics are the fruits and vegetables which is good for our immune system. Now you increase your prebiotics to increase your probiotics. You give good food to increase your probiotics. So this completes with the vitamins and minerals and uh, nutrients which are required to increase your immune system. Now let us start how to plan your diet. Your diet should contain 50% of your complex carbs, 25% of your fruits and vegetables, and 25% of your other proteins, 25%. So how one's meal, what does your meal should have? As per our naturopathy diet, we emphasize more on fruits and vegetables, which are available in our nature. So when you plan a diet, they have complex carbs, cereals. Now, when I say 50% of your fruits and vegetables should contain in your plate, so you should have vegetables, fruits and vegetables, which are complex carbs and minerals. You should have complex, fruits and vegetables, which are as a meal. Suppose if you're taking a salad, you should be like stir fried. Then you have to have cooked meal as it is. So when you plan like this, in the morning you can have your smoothies, and in your lunch you can have salads, stir fried, steamed vegetables, and cereals with the cooked vegetables. So as I told you, there are different processes already. So when you're taking a raw diet, we give raw with fruits and soups. And when you're taking a steamed diet, we give steamed vegetables with fruits and things. So in a day, we plan according to that. We plan as per that. So when we come to the normal planning of the diet, in the morning we start at 6 o'clock in the morning. We give lime juice jaggery. With that, you can have herbs like neem leaves, tulsi, steamed garlic, methi, and all that. Then we give every 2 hours there is a diet plan, so that you don't decrease your metabolism and you don't feel weak. And in this process, we also make sure that your toxins are also eliminated and you boost your immune system. It is quite difficult to follow this at home, because we eat 3 meals a day, but you can divide your meal into every 2 hours and make it very easy. So first we can, as I told you, we can start with lime juice jaggery in the morning. Then you can start with your breakfast. Breakfast could be like very light, upma, idlis, and poha, all that. Now South Indian diets like idli, dosa are also good for health, but you should use minimum quantity of oil and coconut in your diet. Then comes the next one is that 11 o'clock you can have a fruit instead of a fruit juice. If you cannot have, if you're not interested to have a fruit, you can have buttermilk or a vegetable juice, which we recommend. Then you have a meal for lunch, that is roti, sabji, and you can have one thin dal, green leafy vegetables, and mixed vegetables. You can make your planning, so you can have that. Then the next comes your uh, next comes your 2 o'clock juice. You can have 2 o'clock any juice, which is like aloe vera juice or a barley water. You can have barley water. We have different juices here. So when you visit our website, we have recipes too. You can see the recipes and bake at home. Kokum juice, lime juice, aloe vera juice. So we serve it at 2 o'clock. Then we have at 4 o'clock a wholesome juice, which is a vegetable juice which contains nuts, cereals, and all that. So you can follow that. Then at 5:30 p.m. you can follow green tea with multigrain toast, or a roasted pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, roasted chana, mixed nuts with dates. Now we don't emphasize on sugar here. We give complex sugars like jaggery, and we also recommend natural sugars like dates and all that to include in your diet. Then comes the dinner. Now, most of us have heavy dinner. So, what happens? We are not able to maintain our weight. So, most of us gain weight. And since we come from different areas and everybody meets at home at night, we have a very healthy, heavy dinner, which is not digested. Once we eat heavy dinner, we are not doing any activity, we sleep, and there is no proper digestion. So this becomes the accumulation of so much of calories. So hence, we would recommend early dinner and a light dinner. That would be like two fruits. This is for people who are very healthy. People who are diabetic, they're also given different diets like rotis and millets and all that. Two fruits, papaya and pineapple, or any different fruits, whichever is a seasonal one you can have. Along with that, you can have stir fry vegetables, then you can have steamed vegetables, then a bowl of soup, seasonal available vegetable soup, which is good, to give you the volume, and it fills your stomach as well. And at night, we provide soya milk here. So soya milk we have a soya plant here itself, and we make milk out of it, soya milk, and we make tofu as well here. So if you want to know the recipes, you can just come to our website, and it is very easy process you can have. Uh, 100 ml of soya milk is served here with dates, as I told you, with natural sugars. Now, for the detailed diet plan, please visit our blog for our website. In our website, you get these things. Now, what is a let us go to the recipes. We have a few recipes here, which I can show you. This is green smoothie, which we serve in the morning. The ingredients of this green smoothie, this is for 200 ml, that is a 1 glass thing. We have spinach of 10 grams. Then we have mint, coriander leaves, tulsi. These are all herbs, curry leaves, betel leaves, black pepper, turmeric, rock salt, cinnamon, lime juice, and any seasonal fruit. Now the seasonally available fruit is the guava and the chiku. So you can include this in this. So what is the method of preparation? You have to wash the vegetables properly. Then you add to a blender, blend all the above ingredients. Right now, because it is a winter, you don't have to add ice cubes. But when summer, you can add ice cubes. You don't have to add any of the sweetness because it's already the fruit will give you the sweetness. So this will be around 200 ml with little bit of water. If you add and blend together, you get a 200 ml of this thing. This is equivalent with, this is a healthy recipe which is high in fiber and rich in nutrients like vitamins and minerals, which is very healthy to increase your immune system, to boost your immune system. Now, there are other foods like superfoods which we serve here. Now, this superfood contains 12 items, including vegetables, green leafy vegetables, seeds, nuts and seeds, herbs, and spices. Now, what is a vegetable which we add? As I told you, seasonal available vegetables. You can include baby corn, beans, carrot, broccoli, cabbage. Cabbage could be colorful cabbages like red cabbage, purple cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, capsicum, different colors, yellow, red, cucumber, radish, again different colors with red radish, spring onions, tomato, zucchini. So these are the vegetables which are available now, yellow zucchini. So you can add all those. Along with that, you can add herbs in small quantities like basil, beetroot leaves. Now we will never think of adding beetroot leaves in our salads or in our cooking. They're also very good, rich in minerals and vitamins. You can add beetroot leaves and celery, coriander leaves, dill leaves, lettuce, lemongrass, parsley, pudina leaves, spinach, tulsi, and you can add even the curry leaves. So these can be added, small amounts, chopped, and dressing could be your interesting dressings you can make. I have got a simple one, which is olive oil, garlic, vinegar, curd, spices, salt, and lemon. So these are the ingredients we have added. If not all, maybe at least 50% of this could be added to make a you know make your own salad. To make it more tasty, you can add different uh, dressings. And when during this season, during winter, if you feel that you cannot have raw vegetables, you can stir fry and add the dressings on the top, or you can have warm salads, which is good to avoid cough and cold and throat infections. Now, diet for kids. So when you think diet, think of a kid. It is very tough to convince the kids. So you can always think of innovative recipes like burger, pizza, which is made up of whole wheat. In diet center in our place, what we do is we make our own patties without aloo, with different vegetables. We make patties, and we make our own buns, whole wheat buns, and we make burgers. Even the pizza base is made here. You can make different millet pizza base and with whole wheat base, and you can add different toppings to make it more interesting. Apart from this, you can make colorful, idlis. How do you make colorful idlis? For the kids to make it more interesting, you add beetroot in your idli, it becomes red in color. You add spinach in your idlis, in your dosas, it becomes green in color, and add different vegetables to make it more colorful and smaller sizes. And instead of giving kids only the same kind of diet, you can add nuts. You can make sweets like carrot halwa, which is very healthy. When you add nuts, seeds, and you add jaggery to it or dates to it, it becomes more interesting, and your kids will like it and have it healthy. Laddu, when you want to give ragi to your kids, you can make ragi laddu. Instead of the normal besan laddu, you can add ragi to it, and you can make it more interesting. And when you want to give salads, you can add more colorful vegetables to it, to the look, the appeal should be more appetizing. So when you do this, the kids also have it. Apart from that, you can give smoothies to the kids. You instead of giving only fruit juices, you can give smoothies, which is very healthy, which includes fiber in your diet, so that becomes healthy. And instead of giving chocolates, you can give dates. Instead of adding sugar to your milk, you can add dates to your milk, and jaggery to your milk, so it becomes healthy and tasty, and it gives you other nutrients as well. Now, diet for senior citizens. Now, when you think of a senior citizen, they have lots of digestive problems. So you need to be very careful with them. You need to give cooked diet to them. So what does that mean? That is easy to digest. Now, suppose you're giving uh, wheat. If they are wheat intolerant, you can make your own rotis with besan, little bit of chana. You can make your own atta with chana, roasted chana. You can add barley, you can add bajra, you can add jowar, and you can make your own flour and give it to them. It is easy to digest and very nutritious. And we would recommend sprouts for senior citizens to be added with little hing and ginger, and sorted it well, steamed it well, so that it gets digested. And when there is a problem with digestion, hing and ginger should be added in their diet, so that it gets easily digested. And light vegetables like tori, then you have ghia, bottle gourd, different light vegetables to be included in their diet. And early lunch and early dinner is always recommended for senior citizens. So if you have any more questions, you can ask me, then I would like to.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to ask you that how are dry fruits, what kind of dry fruits are important for all the age groups, like children, like dry fruits for children, dry fruits for the elders. So, is
Yeah.
there any specific kind of segment or
No,
anybody
no.
can?
All are healthy, like walnuts, almonds. All are healthy, but you should take in a limited quantity. For kids, you can give them like 8 to 10 of almonds. You can make your own nut combination of pista, then you have this almonds, walnuts, then you have dates, then you have seeds, pumpkin seeds, that you can add, mix all together and give it to them for kids. There is no if the kids if a kid is obese, then you have to really think about it. Otherwise, it's a healthy kid who's playing games and all that, it's okay, you can give a fistful of it. For elders and for middle-aged people, we have to always limit the calories, because we are having different kinds of meals, and in between, if you have these kind of dry fruits, it becomes more healthy. So if you're eating dry fruits, it could be like 2 almonds or 2 walnuts, not more than that. So that is recommended.
So, ma'am, how is during this? We right now we are facing this kind of problems of COVID-19, and how important is diet? How important diet plays a role in our everyday life? To people who can't go out every day, because elderly people are normally staying at home, especially
Yes.
children as well. So, how important it is to focus on the diet right now, because
Yes.
we can't eat out and people are scared. So that is the main question. So.
Now, when you want to focus on diet, first thing I would like to say is, first of all, we would talk about herbal drinks here. Herbal drinks would increase your immunity. So we have different kinds of herbal drinks served here, like kadas. In the kada, tulsi goes in, ginger goes in, pepper goes in, cumin goes in, which is good for winter and helps to boost your immunity. So in the morning, anybody can have this. Children can have at least only 25 ml to 50 ml, but adults can have 100 ml of kada. These recipes will be available in our website. You can visit our website if you want in details. We have digestive tea, we have pudina tea, we have herbal drinks, and the kada is introduced newly for the COVID related issues. So people who are having cough, cold, throat infection have this kada. So initially we can start your day with that. Then I would suggest anybody who wants to maintain their weight, who wants to increase your immunity, to go on low calorie diet. Now, when we say low calorie diet, it doesn't mean that you need to starve. It means to select healthy foods. Now, in the breakfast, instead of having everyday paratha, you can have oats one day, upma one day, idli one day, and different kinds of choices you can make. And in that, every 2 hours, don't have your heavy breakfast. Divide your breakfast into every 2 hours. Suppose you want to have a 500 calories of your breakfast. What happens is you take milk, you take fruits, you take the normal breakfast. So that is not recommended. Instead of that, you have your upma, vegetable upma in the morning. Then after 2 hours, you can have a vegetable juice or a smoothie, which is going to help you to reduce your calories, and you don't feel hungry as well. That becomes healthy. Otherwise, every 2 hours, if you don't do it and have it at one point of time, what happens in between, you get hungry and you tend to eat so many other things which is not required. So you can divide your calories as per that. And when it comes to meal, as I told you, healthy meal is you can have green leafy vegetables and mixed vegetables and thin dal and roti. Instead of roti, you can select, now you get jowar, bajra, which are millets, ragi, different of this thing. Millets are available, which you can make your own interesting recipes, and which is also good in their complex carbs, which makes you full and which keeps you, which will not which you will not put on weight as well. Now, when it comes to naturopathy diet, as I told you, you need to have a soup first. Then you can have your vegetables and your roti. Then you can have a buttermilk. Now, when this becomes an ideal meal, what happens? You don't get hungry because you're taking 200 ml of soup, which is healthy, which is good, nutritious, which has all the vitamins and minerals. Then you are taking your complex carbs as roti and complex vegetables, and you are coming to a buttermilk where you're taking probiotics as well. So which completes your nutritive content and which helps to easily digestible also, and it fills your stomach. So then again 2 hours. So every 2 hours, if you keep doing that, you will not eat heavy meals, you will not put on weight. And when you're at home, I would suggest to have early dinner and early lunch. Now, many of us don't think about having diet properly. Now, when we say lunch, we take around 2 o'clock, 2:30. When we say dinner, we take it at 10 o'clock, which is really bad. But you have to stick on to the timing so that your mind is also prepared. And when you're having your meals, you should chew your meal properly. You should be calm. You should not watch TV. Most of us are indulging in all these things. Most of the times we are in on mobile and just gulping things, don't know what we are having. So mindfully eating is very important. We have to sit silently and switch off all the other things. It should be a family time where we can, all of us should come together and eat mindfully. Eat every meal mindfully. That is very important. Otherwise, in our busy life, we are just gulping things, and we never know, are we feeling hungry, or it is just because of the time we are eating. So most of us do that. So that is very important. Early dinner is, I would always say that now in these times, early dinner is important, and light dinner is important. As I told you, fruits and vegetables is recommended. If anybody cannot have that, you can have any light, meals like, besan ka chilla, yeah, ragi dosas, all that with different vegetables. Instead of having coconut chutney as it is, you can have different chutneys. Make your own recipes, interesting recipes, and you can have your dinner by 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and have a glass of milk at night. And if you feel hungry, instead of eating so other things, you can have a fruit. Citrus fruits are very good. It increases your immunity. Vitamin C, like oranges and Mosambi, are really in season now. You can have those, which increases your immunity. So these things you can do to increase your immunity. Apart from that, you can use herbs like ginger, garlic, turmeric in your cooking. Now, if you can get fresh turmeric, you can add it in your milk, or if you have this good organic turmeric powder, you can add it in your milk and have it to boost your immunity. So all this helps. Our Indian cooking has all this, but we should use it in the right form and in the right way. As I told you, cooking is very important. The methods are very important. Most of us make our cooking more tasty by, we feel, by adding more oil, by adding more masalas, we are making it more tastier. It is not that. When you add even less vegetable, less oil and less masalas, you get lot of nutrients and it becomes tasty. But it should be a habit. It's a process. One cannot follow on a first day or a second day. It is a process. It is a way of life. So we have to start from now to reduce all this, to increase your immunity. You have to reduce your oil content. You have to cook properly. I mean, steaming is the best method, as I told you. If you incorporate all these things, we can increase our minerals and vitamins in our diets itself, instead of popping pills from outside.
So thank you so much, ma'am, for this very informative session on nutrition. And we came to know that nature, like with Jindal Nature Care Institute, that how important is these kind of diets to maintain our body and health. So it is very important during this COVID. And thank you so much, ma'am. And I would like to
Thank
conclude by thanking Viatris for giving this brilliant opportunity of Panacea and Elets eHealth, Narayana Health, and Jindal Nature Care Institute, along with Ayush Society. And I would like to thank everyone. Joined with us, whoever has joined hands with us for this great occasion. And the campaign is ongoing, and next week we'll be having yoga and cardiology session. So thank you so much, ma'am. And
thank
for the
you.
rest of the viewers, please log on to panacea.inetsonline.com for further videos, and you can also go to the link and share and see the past videos and understand what kind of sessions we are having. And it's very informative, and it's totally for free for the entire mass and everybody watching us on the social media. Thank you so much, and wish you a very very happy new year. It's a great it's the very first session of the year today. So thank you so much, and have a
Thank
great
you.
year
Thank
Great
you
day.
from my side. Thank you from our side.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.